Request rearming.
Copy.
Howdy folks, how are we? We're currently at Kish as we look to be wrapping up this campaign. I think we've got the, not only have we got the numbers, but I think the enemy has only got 2 air bases left, Al Dafra and Liwa, which I don't think I've ever said in one of my videos before, because I think this is the first time that we might actually win this one, the Blues that is. So yeah, we're going to be heading southeast to go and have a look at them. Al Dafra actually is almost gone. I think it's down to something like 8%, something like that. There's 4 reds I think slotted, and there is 10 blues. Just been chatting to somebody, and it looks like they don't have AWACS either, which is good. So it should be relatively less difficult for us as we try to push in and seal Al Dafra and then make our way to Liwa. I don't know what the situation down there is in terms of SAM sites. I've asked, but I've not got anything back about if there's a Hawk site down there or Patriot. I think they do have a Patriot at Liwa. So what I'm going to do is take with me 4 harms there, as we can see, 2 AM-120s, single fuel tank. Priority will be to deliver these harm missiles, and then we can head north and refuel, rearm. So this is, as usual, I always try and do this. This is the map. I'll obviously put this together post video, but this shows you the state of play here. So there's only a few objectives left. There's 2 air bases, Liwa and Al Dafra. As I say, Al Dafra is down about 8% now. So that's not going to take long to finish off and capture, not with these numbers, and not with the fact that they don't have AWACS either. So I suspect that during this session we'll wrap it up. In fact, I think this weekend this could be the end of the campaign, I would imagine. Although we've been here before, and I've woken up in the morning to find half the map has gone back to red again. So it's not within the realms of possibility. So. But I've got a good feeling about this one. The numbers are good. The players that are actually the virtual pilots that are on this server are good as well. So I don't actually recognise the name of the Reds at the moment. So I don't know if they're going to be good pilots or not. Okay, so currently moving here then. We'll get ourselves sorted out. I've sorted out the harm missiles there, programmed them in, sorted out the alignment and what have you. So we'll just get rolling now. Sun's in the way a little bit. It should be to my 10 o'clock as we fly south east in a moment. Okay, let's get rolling then, and then we'll have a look. We'll have a look as we get closer. As you can see here, just putting in the STN numbers in for the pilots, the F-16 pilots, so I'll be able to see them on the HSD screen. You may have just clocked that there. There was 2 at Kish as well, so I'm not sure why they've just disappeared. Oh, there they are again. Okay, so hopefully they'll be taking off in a moment. Looks like we've got a Hawk site. I'm not sure where that is based, but I've just asked the lads if they've had any Hawk readings, and they've said no, they haven't. So yeah, we'll see. There's two pilots airborne there. Picture's excellent, which I'm not used to saying, am I? Normally it's not very good picture at all for us. It does feel odd having the upper hand here. It does feel very, very odd to be having the Reds on the back foot. So there's our AWACS over here to the northwest of where we're going. just doing its orbit. It's always a pleasure to see. That's above, that's close to Siri. That's Siri there, I think. Yeah. Okay, we're still some distance out, so I'll time accelerate. Right, that Hawk site was actually based there at I forget the name of that island now, damn it. I was just about to say it and I forgot the name of that. Sir Abu? Sir Abu, is it? I forgot the name. How embarrassing. I did attack that earlier on in the last session. Took the Hawk site out and the Rolands and what have you. But yeah, that's obviously old data, or the Hawk has decided to let me go. Seeing me at the height and speed that I'm at, maybe it's just decided to let me go. I'm just at the moment just picking up altitude here and going full burn. Reason for that is because I don't want the enemy to see my smoke trail coming out behind me, because they don't have picture. But one of the things they can do, of course, is just look around and see the smoke trail and think, ah, enemy. If they are skilled pilots, you've got to watch for heat seekers. You don't get any warning for those. So, but we do have excellent picture, so I'm not too concerned. Just need to get above probably 37,000, 38,000. Just look back and see my smoke trail coming out behind me there. That's not good. Is it 37? Is it 37? No, it's still there. There you go, it's gone. 37.5 pretty much. Okay. Fuel, yeah, it's not great, but for what we need, it should be absolutely fine. Okay, we'll keep going for a bit. I'm just the enemy has actually been. I'd sort of watched them on the HSD there, and it looked like they came in to land at I think that's Al Dafra, or is that Lee? No, it's Al Dafra. I think they landed at. So I'll just keep going because I would imagine that they'll be airborne very shortly. So we might be able to surprise them. So it's important that we keep high and fast. Well, I don't think there was any point stopping the recording there because just a few moments later, two of them have taken off, and you can see what I mean by excellent picture. This is really, really strange to have such great picture. I mean, they're low. They're heading sort of, well, they're heading westish, or one of them's starting to turn to the north now. One of them is actually going slightly south, and normally AWACS is positioned sort of further north, and you don't even see this. We've got a drone up, which is helping as well. But as we can see, there's nothing on the RWR. I do have to be careful here. I can't just assume they haven't seen me. Keeping the radar off them, as you can see there. Just keeping the beams off them. And just paying attention to my elevation there. One south has obviously just disappeared momentarily, but I do know he's there. I'm just going to wait for this one to get a little bit closer. Oh, they are right. That's if as soon as I get a reading, there you are. You can have one of those. He's obviously looking at me now. He's quite low down there. I do have the energy. Got to be careful though. I can actually visually see him. I'm just watching for any smoke trails coming off him. I am concerned about the other one. His speed is too slow. He's in serious trouble. He really needs to speed up. He might not have seen me. Yeah, he's panicking now. He's turning back the other way. Okay, let's go have a look at the other fella. Bring it here. I just want to keep the radar off him because we're not quite close enough to the other one. I can't visually see. Just waiting. I want to get a bit closer to that higher one. The other one looks like he's running away. damn it, he's actually going the other way. 46,000 footer there. I actually killed the other F-18. I actually killed him. Okay. He's pretty close now. I'm going to give him one anyway, because he's probably panicking from the 50,000 footer to his 10 o'clock. He's 9 o'clock now. Oh yeah, we should have him. Yes, that's another kill as well. Excellent, okay. Okay. Right, I'm still looking for these SAM sites. We're still carrying the 4 harms. That's actually Al Dafra right there. Right there. So we do have to be careful. It's still got some ground units there. I'm still not seeing... There's no Patriot, no Hawk. Interesting. Nothing on the HTS pod there, which I'm actually carrying. Chin of the aircraft, nothing. Right, okay. Maybe then what we'll do is look to going back north, refueling and rearming. Actually, something's just piped up here. Might as well take a shot at that. AAA site, you can have 2 of those. There is actually somebody slotted at that airbase, believe it or not. Personally, if it was me, I wouldn't take off from there. I'd take off from Lewa. He's down there. I thought I'd press the record button and I hadn't. I do apologise. One of the fellas down there just taken off, and he's been destroyed. I didn't kill him though. Friendly killed him, but had he have come into my direction, he would have tasted my missile. Never mind. Just missed the recording there. Just missed it. Not to worry. Okay, we're going to loiter for a bit. I've got 1 missile left, so we'll just loiter for a bit and see if anything else pops up. Yeah, just doing a slow orbit around Al Dafra there. Apparently there is somebody down there. He's been there for a while, but I think he's waiting for us to disappear. But he'll be waiting a while because we've got a number of friendlies looking like they're on the way in. I mean, I've got fuel to consider here, which is enough to orbit for a little bit longer, especially at this height. I'm trying to keep it high enough so I'm not leaving any smoke trails. I'll keep orbiting a bit longer and see if he pops up. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll go back to base. The guy obviously knows or suspects that we're here. I don't know if he's got EWR reports, but he's wise enough not to take off. Still, I don't know why he hasn't slotted at Lewa further south, but fair enough. I've got my fuels. Yeah, I'm not going to loiter any longer. I think what I'll do is I'll go back to base, nearest air base here, Al Maktoum I think it is, and refuel, rearm, and perhaps come out here with some Mavericks and maybe some laser guided bombs. We do have a FARP to the east of Al Dafra that some of the lads are trying to hit, so I'll see what the situation is there. and give them a helping hand, I think. One of the things I wish DCS had, which I think is a separate issue to the BuddySpike ecosystem, if you like. I don't know if that's the right word for the coding, for the way that the BuddySpike is designed and the way it sits on top of DCS. But one of the things I would love DCS to have, and I don't know if any of you have ever experienced Falcon BMS, but I raise it because if you have, and I'm sure some of you would agree with me, is what DCS is really, really missing is a sort of pre-flight data cartridge system. It has a mission editor, I know, and of course you can create, which is quite powerful, you can create some fantastic missions using it, especially if you know a little bit of coding or two. I mean, the guys that have put together, all the girls that have put together BuddySpike, the multiplayer module, are just, wow, I'm just really impressed with them. But one of the things that would be nice, of course, is every time you go to start the mission, you're greeted with a mission editor of sorts. Perhaps not a fully fledged, powerful mission editor as what comes with DCS, but some sort of data cartridge system, which may be like a cut down version of the mission editor or something. Something where you can put down your own threat circles on what the mission briefing or the intelligence gives you, so that you know that there's certain sites out there or suspect there is, and you can put these threat circles down yourself, put your own waypoints down, which would be nice. Anyway, right, coming into land, and yes, we'll get ourselves sorted and refuel, rearm.
Warning, warning, warning.
There's a fella on the runway there, just got to be careful. Just bring it in nice and slow. I think there's somebody behind me as well, so got to be careful there. Yes, he's coming to a stop. He's pulled in. Nice. Okay, here we go. I'll just get to the far left of the runway, just in case the guy behind me, for whatever reason, just doesn't see me. Bring it over to the left here, just get out the guy's way. Can't actually see him. Okay. Right, let's refuel, rearm. Okay. Got the two 2,000 pounders and 6 Mavericks. We do have that jet still slotted, mind you, so I am still somewhat concerned, but nothing on scope yet. Just zooming in and seeing what we can see. As you can see, it's already been hit. There are a few units down there. It might have a repair depot still, though, so certainly worth looking out for that. And it certainly does. There it is, right there. Complete with a vehicle of sorts. I can't tell if that's been destroyed or not, but certainly the bunker is still there. So I think what we'll do is we'll use the Mavericks on a few of these little units first. Slightly out of range here, just waiting for it to come into range, just make sure the aircraft is not drifting too much away from it. Probably have to dip the nose onto it as well. Come on, within the bracket, there we go. One of those. Some smoke or something. Come on. There we are. Let's dip the nose again though, just to make sure. You can have one of those. You can have one of those. Rifle. Let's get away for a moment.
Tap flare, tap flare.
I can actually see a friendly helicopter there, right on my crosshair there, right in the middle. He's heading westwards, coming in. He'll have some fireworks going off in front of him, which he'll be happy about. There we are. Kaboosh, kaboosh, kaboosh. Yes, he'll be very happy with that. Right. Just switch now to the big bombs. I don't want to drop both of them on that repair compound. I'll save one of them. So I've just switched it from pair to single. There we are. I'll just bring the crosshairs, I think, to the northern part of the compound in the hope to take out the gun nesters. I think it's to the north of it. Let's just get myself aligned, I think, first. Yeah, we'll drop it and then manual. Yes, I had to make sure I was on manual. Yes, it's right there. I think I'll just move it just to the. Just hopefully the blast might just take out that little unit there. Is it a gun nest? It's awfully small. Anyway. Okay. 7, 6. Ooh. Nice. Arrived a little early. Fantastic. What else we got? Zoom out. Oh, okay. Right, that enemy jet is airborne. He will need dealing with, and I don't think anybody else here looks like they're bothered about him. Trouble is, of course, I'm not really configured very well for air-to-air. Nothing on the RWR. Yeah, and he's coming this way. That's not good. Nothing on the RWR. He's coming this way. I'm wondering if he's interested in that guy at 23,000 feet. I'm going to keep my height around about this height because I don't want for my jet to start puffing out smoke. Yeah, he looks like he's interested in that 23,000 footer. We've got an SA-11 up, which has been put down slightly south of our airbase, which is keeping them low, which is good. Nothing on the RWR. To make sure there's nothing screaming up at me. He's actually pretty darn close. I didn't realise how close he was. Just gonna get rid of the centre tank and the laser guided bomb. Still got the 2 Mavericks. Full burn again. I'm just trying not to go any higher. I'm just going to see if I can visually see him. It's got to be close here. I want it to be close. He is going to be faster than me, I think. slotted as a Mirage 2000, and I'm still carrying the Mavericks. Oh god, where is he?
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Lock.
Yeah. It's unlikely he'll get out of that. He hasn't reacted properly. If I was him, mind you, he's trying to notch it, isn't he? I best keep my missile trained on him. My aircraft. Oh yeah, lovely. Okay, fantastic. Great stuff. All right, right. What to do at this stage? Let's have a look. What else have we got at the airbase itself? Let's get some distance first. Let's just get a bit of height. Yeah, I was mainly focused on smoke trails if he'd fired a heat seeker. Yeah, we're very close to the enemy airstrip there. I can't actually see much of any interest. I think we've taken pretty much everything out of this base now. It has took a bit of a pounding. I do see the main bunker. There is somebody else slotted, but I don't know if they're slotted at this airbase, but there are two other pilots, two other Reds. We do have a friendly down there. Can't see anybody in the soft hangars there. No, wait, what's that? No, that's not good. That's not good. Oh god, pay attention, CptMrCalm, for God's sake. Luckily, nothing on the RWR. Lucky for me, that is. It's a fast mover. Just happened to see him on the TGP. Here we go. Mark. Fox 3. Right, let's just get out of here in case he has fired.
Altitude. Altitude.
Here he is. Nothing, no smoke trails, nothing.
Cap flare.
Smash. Right.
Cap flare.
Okay, yeah, it's time to go. Jeez. You can sometimes, can't you, just get totally transfixed
Pull up. Altitude.
on stuff. I'm going low here because I'm frightened of a a man pad or something. So I'm just going a bit low here just to head this way a little bit longer and then pop up. Because we are very close. Even though I've been told it's took a pounding, there's not much down there. If anything, I still don't want to risk it. That's a dead airbase, that one. It's not used by the Reds or defended. I mean, you can land there, but you wouldn't be able to refuel or rearm there. Don't know why. Even if it was whether it's blue or red, you can't use it. You don't get your life back, as far as I'm aware. You don't. Anyway, right. Okay, let's go back north and refuel rearm. So, fellow F-16 pilot here, just following him in. I did want to sort of formation fly with him just to get some sexy footage, but he's not on radio. Such a shame. And I've got to keep my distance. I don't want to be too cocky and get too close to him, and then he does a turn I don't expect, and then we collide, and then he's not going to like me very much. So just keeping a safe-ish distance. One of the things, I don't know if you've noticed with DCS or even real pilots, when you see footage of them flying lowish or even really low, because of the field of view, you don't really often get a good impression of speed, of actually how fast you are. I mean, it doesn't feel like you're doing 500 miles an hour or 500 knots or whatever it is. But if you place a plane in front of you, if you're following another jet close enough that you can make out what it is, that's when you get a real idea of speed. Obviously not at these speeds, I mean, not coming in here. Just rolling some speed off there. In fact, I might go over him, let him go under me. I don't want to put him off, make him crash. His wheels down, mine too. I might probably go around. I don't know if I'm going to land here or... yeah, in fact I think I will land here. Just let him go under me. Just pull this way a little bit and then back this way. Stupid really. I'd be fired, wouldn't I? If this was real life, I'd be fired. I just didn't want to stress him out. I don't think he's noticed me. I never saw his head look in this direction. Howdy. Oblivious. Tunnel vision. He's looking over there. That's where he's going to put his aircraft, I think. Yeah, there is somebody coming in, but I can make this turn. I can make this turn without stressing the guy behind me. Yes, I know. Every rule in the book. You'd never cut across a plane like that, but then again, he probably wouldn't have landed either. He would have been told to hold pattern. That's another thing we don't have, air traffic control. Because everybody's supposed to put the frequency of the tower and talk to the tower, but nobody does. Nobody does. And I wish they did. I used to, when I first did this BuddySpike, I used to do it all of the time. But I noticed more and more frequently that nobody else ever did. Just following him in here. I'm not even going to call it a day. I'm going to refuel and rearm again. Just having bits of fun. I was hoping for a message or something from him. I don't think he ever knew I was near him. Hiya, buddy. Nope, tunnel vision. And no, he's not AI. You don't have AI F-16s. Ah, come on. Let's refuel, rearm, and then we'll go out. I think we'll go out in an air-to-air because there's two reds. So let's do that. Okay, I took off, screamed up to 38,000 feet in the interest of trying to take on the two jets that have been slotted at Liwa. One's an 18 and one's an F-15. So, so I'm going to scream in high and fast and hopefully catch them on takeoff. I'm assuming they've not airborne yet because there's nothing that's popped up. Quite happy that there's no Patriots or Hawks down there. We would have had plenty of opportunity there to have had a readout, so that's good. So should be able to keep high and fast. So I'm just heading southwards now, again above the altitude where I would give off smoke signal there, and we'll just keep going until we get a readout of where they might be. Might be that we have to sort of loiter for a bit, but we'll see. Right, it's getting a little bit higher here, a bit faster. It is an F-15 after all that's out there somewhere. Making assumptions here that they might be airborne. They've been in the lobby for a while now, slotted. There we go, brilliant. Okay, speed's good. They're going in a good direction actually. Anything I am slightly concerned about is that I don't have much in the way of backup, but we do have height and speed. So if they evade my missiles or come at me strong, I should have the height and speed to get out of here. As I say, fortunately they don't seem to have a Patriot or a Hawk sight down there, which is good news because it means I can keep high. As I say, we would have had a readout by now. Okay, he's staying low. I think they want to surprise us, don't they? There's only one so far though. Nothing on the other one. Speed is good. Speed is excellent, in fact. Height's very good. About 30 miles there, I would say, whoever that is. Nothing on the RWR. We'll be ready to do a dive though, in case he does fire, but at this speed we should be okay. Really, I'd like to get across his nose and be heading north. Ah, right, you see me. Right, I'm not going to leave it any longer. Fire. Fox 3. Ah, something else behind him is seeing me too.
Tap flare. Tap flare. Tap flare.
A bit longer.
Tap flare.
There he is. Just keep him within the parameters.
Tap flare.
Oh, you are joking me, Patriot. Oh, you are joking me.
Tap
Oh,
flare.
of course.
Tap
Of
flare.
course. Where's that coming from then? Well, I got the F-18. It's coming from the base. Lovely. Great stuff. I'm not too worried about the Patriot, but the problem is the F-15's airborne and I've got to get down low. I mean, yes, my speed is good, but that F-15 pilot's, I recognise his name as well, and he's not a bad pilot at all. I'm not too worried about getting away from the Patriot, but as I say, being low causes me problems for the 15. Come on.
Hold up. Hold up. Altitude. Altitude. Hold up. Hold up. Altitude. Altitude.
Let's just keep going. I could turn around and try and take on the 15, but I'd rather get further north. Done away with my tanks. I'm not worried about getting away really, providing that guy at 32,000 feet helps me. 15's about 20 miles south of me. I know that because that's where my radar's looking out at 20 miles, and you can see it on the HSD there, so I know he's 20 miles south of me.
Tap flare.
So 15 sees me. So whether he's looking at me or at the 35,000 footer. we'll get to climb in a moment. I'm just going to stay low for a while. Looks like he's coming for me. Yeah, friendly sees him. Okay. Okay. Yeah, friendly's coming in. Oh, that Patriot Horde site. I mean, come on. You see now, why isn't that listed? Why wasn't that listed on my HSD? I mean, I must admit, it's the furthest south I think I've been in a campaign, I think. No, I must have come further south before, but I knew there was a Patriot quite far south, so that's 3 they start with, isn't it? Three Patriots that the Reds have, I think. It's difficult to know whether the Patriot's tracking me or the 41,000 foot. I would have thought the 41,000 footer, the friendly, would have a higher chance of kill against him rather than me. F-15 still behind me there, still 20 miles. Just blasting ahead. Okay, probably shouldn't just leave my buddy alone. I think what we'll do is we'll do a bit of an orbit, so if he needs help getting out. We are further north now. We do have an SA-11 over here. Just a little bit further north, mind you, but we do have that to retreat to. Okay. Friendly is exchanging with him. Okay. Decided to do a quick U-turn, 180 here, just to help my buddy who is struggling with the F-15. Speed is not great, but that doesn't really matter. Fuel, you see, I've got to think about going north. I should be okay. Idea here is, if I can just pick up the F-15, I'll give him a long shot, with no hope of killing him, but just to stress him out a little bit. Might just help my buddy get out of there if he needs to. Just picking up some speed and height here. I just want to give that missile at least a chance to, when it gets close to the 15, to give him a warning of sorts, even though it's probably not going to have the energy to kill him. I just want to support my buddy there. I don't want to just leave him. If he needs to get out, then this might just help him. Fortunately, at the moment, I'm not getting a reading out. I mean, probably because the 15's probably gone south. Yeah, as I thought. There he is. Okay. It's probably because he's twisting and turning that I'm not getting a good return. There he is. He's heading west, turning round, heading north. There we go. 46,000 feet, Mach 1.35. Mach 1.5 would have been better, but height's very good though. Patriot's going to ruin this, isn't it? Alright. I'll give him one anyway. Again, this isn't designed to kill him. Just save a bit of fuel now. I'll just let the just throttle all the way back. Just save a bit of fuel. Just hold on to that lock for as long as I can. Just got to be careful I don't allow myself to get too close to a ground threat down there. Still holding on to that lock for as long as I can. As I say, the idea is to stress the 15 out.
Flare.
Hold it for a bit longer. Right. Okay, we've lost the lock. Let's go. Right. He will be getting a warning now.
Altitude. Pull up. Altitude.
Yes. something that can kill me over there. So I've got to be careful. Oh, that Patriot. See, it just annoys me. Still. Right. And actually, that F-15 was killed, not by me, and not by my friend out there either. He actually hit the ground. So, how much of that was the fact that I launched a missile at him? How much did that stress him and cause him to panic? You look at it from his perspective, he knows there's an F-16 close, because he was fighting him. And then of course he gets me on his RWR, and another missile warning from in another direction. That's going to stress him. So I'd like to think that I contributed there. Anyway, friendly has thanked me and is on his way northwards to join me. But I think we'll call it here. I think that's not bad. I feel a bit. It feels. I was going to say cheating. That's not what I mean to say. It just feels. You know, when you have such an advantage, you take greater pleasure in dueling with those that have no excuses, that are good. And if you survive, that's as good as, for me anyway, it's as good as shooting them down. Especially up against someone good. That F-15 pilot was a good pilot actually. But yeah, we obviously, they are fighting with one hand behind their back, in fairness, so there's not much of a punch the air victory really, but we did good. We did what we needed to do, we did what we had to do, and that's what they would have done to us. And as I say, there are plenty of people on the Reds that shoot our AWACS down immediately whenever they can, and just to handicap us as much as they can. It's war, it's what it is. So I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't take advantage of the situation there. I've done it. What was that, 5 kills? 5 air-to-air kills? Not sure. 4 ground kills, I think it was. Anyway, I think now, in fact, Al Dafra, I've just been told, is neutral or closed, I think, so I don't think it's going to take much now to finish off Lee, where it is Saturday. We've got another day of a weekend to go through to try and take that back, so there's not much of the surrounding targets left either, so, or objectives left. So I think this is going to be the end of the campaign. I think at the end of this one, I think I might have a break from the BuddySpike. I think I might do some single player missions. Not sure. Let's see how I feel. Yeah, I'm not sure. Honourable mentions. Oh, I thought about doing this. Should I do this? I don't like to mention names, but that's usually because I want to protect people from, you know, like if I shoot somebody down, I don't want to reveal their names because it's, well, it just annoys people, doesn't it? But if I'm speaking good about people, surely they wouldn't mind. I don't know whether to do it or not. Shall I do it? Or shall I edit it from the video? I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it, and then if I change my mind, I'll edit it out of the video. But just a couple of honourable mentions, I think. 2 great pilots, I think, that need a mention. And I'm not talking about necessarily the dogfighting skills, or the ground attack skills, or anything like that. I think just as an all-round good pilot, I have to give a big shout out to Blade on the Reds. He is an absolutely awesome pilot, and that's mainly because of his logistical knowledge, his knowledge of the game itself, how it works, what to deploy, when to deploy it, how to. I mean, he's probably one of the best helicopter pilots I know, and he certainly gives me a run for my money when I'm trying to shoot him down, even in a fast jet. He's been known in the past to take me out. But he's just so knowledgeable. He's on radio all the time with the rest of the Reds, and he knows what to set up, when to set it up. and he's just an absolute excellent pilot. The other notable mention I would say for the Blues has got to be Paxter. I think again for exactly the same reasons. Great with communication most of the time. Knows his stuff. He's not only a good fighter pilot, but a great helicopter pilot, and seems just like Blade, seems to know everything. Knows what to set up, where to set it up. Gets the team together, gets everybody talking, and he's just a great BuddySpike commander, basically, same as Blade. So just I just wanted to mention those two because I think for the Blues and the Reds there, one each. There are obviously fantastic pilots for both sides. Some that really do give me a real hard time fighting, and some people on the Blues here that I really wouldn't fancy going up against either. There's probably 10 names I can give you that I consider far better fighter pilots than me in terms of dogfighting and what have you. They're just awesome pilots. But I'll leave it for there. I think we'll call it here, and if it is the end of the campaign, great. As I say, I'll probably have a break from it, I think, or maybe during the Reds, maybe during the F-18 again. I don't know. But it's been an absolute pleasure. It's not the end of my videos, but it might be the end of the BuddySpike for a while, who knows, I'm not sure. But it has been a wonderful experience, so I do plan to do some more YouTube videos. I'll try and do 2 a week if I can. I'll still keep that going. So once again, thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra a bit.